Hey, Shalom, brothers and sisters. I want to give honors to the Most High and to Yehoshua or Yahushua HaMashiach, Yahweh's only begotten Son. I want to give, honors to, the elders and to the prophets. Because through everyone who I mentioned, all this is possible for me to have this knowledge and understanding. So today I wanted to talk about this situation um with with our brothers and sisters who still have faith in the system. You know what I'm saying? And one of those people are Deborah from Black Education. I do have some issues with the sister in her beliefs. I don't personally have any issues like, me and her have fought about something or anything like that, but her beliefs, a lot of her beliefs I don't agree with. One of them, her being a Negro only type of Israelite. She's one of those type of people. Same as Seed of Israel. I addressed that in another video. But I want to show you this video with Deborah and basically how I don't understand why she makes videos like this. Basically, she makes videos of black people like she makes video rejoicing over us Israelites, us so-called black people, so-called African Americans, successfully assimilating into the wicked white society. She makes videos rejoicing about this stuff, and that's not a good thing. She should be making videos, if anything, of black people turning back to the Most High and rejoicing over that, but she doesn't. Anytime when she makes videos, recently she's been dropping a lot of worldly, carnal videos. I don't know if she's running low on content or whatever. I mean, she's up here uploading, parts of their documentaries called White It Out. So I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that they're running low on content. I'm not sure. But she's been making a lot of videos that's been off-putting to me and also my woman. She even watched Deborah before we even met. She used to watch Black Education TV, same as I, and she was a big fan of Deborah, but lately she's been off-put by her content, and so have I, you know what I'm saying, because it's like most of the stuff that she talks about really doesn't have any substance pertaining to Israel or the Most High, and this is one of those videos. So, I really think that's starting to show her nature, because there's a lot, and I don't play into hearsay and stuff like that, but I do have to say this: there are a lot of people online who have dealt with Deborah and her husband, and have a lot of bad things to say about her. I know what the scripture says about tail bearing and stuff like that, so I'm not going to say that any of that is true, but remember, we have to have at least two witnesses, for us to even address the matter and to see if it's true. There are a lot of people online saying these things, and I think that the Most High is starting to reveal her true intentions or her spirits, because there's always been something off-putting about Deborah to me. There really has, and I think that she's revealing herself slowly, revealing her true self. Through these videos, because I noticed that in her older documentaries, I was telling my woman this the other day, I was saying that I noticed in her older documentaries she was more Afrocentric, because she's definitely Afrocentric, Deborah is, but I noticed that like in her first Whited Out documentary, or whatever documentary it was, in her from years and years ago, they didn't really talk too much about the Most High in Israel. They mostly just spoke about like African nations and stuff like that, and I'm like, were they like Afrocentrics, like straight up Afrocentrics, before they became Israelites, before they found out that they were Israelites, and that's why they have an affinity or affection towards Africans and trying to make all of them, every African, a Israelite? I don't know, but like I said in this video, she's rejoicing that our sisters have successfully, assimilated into the wicked injustice system. You know what I'm saying? Because this system is not, there's no justice in this system at all. And There's no there. They always when they display or they want to be symbolic of the justice system, especially the Western justice system, the one that we have here in the United States. They always show a scale with a woman with her eyes covered. She has a blindfold on. She has a scale and is balanced. These people here in America who work in this system really think that this system, our so-called justice system, is fair. They think it's balanced, but that's not true. It's not. It's imbalanced. It's completely imbalanced. There's no real balance. It's a false balance. We know what the scripture says about a false balance. That's abomination to the Most High. So I'm going to go over to Proverbs 11 verse 1. Right here, Proverbs 11 verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So why is she celebrating these sisters getting every branch in the injustice system? She's happy that these sisters are partakers of an abomination. There's nothing to celebrate here. I don't give a fuck if these were black men, black boys, black girls. I don't care, because this is wicked, and we're up here celebrating that these sisters are partakers in a wicked system. And I noticed that Deborah does that, and I believe she does that to uplift or something for our people. I don't know. But it's like as if she has faith in this system. You want our young boys and young girls to successfully assimilate into not just this justice system, but just into Western society, into this wicked society. Because she makes videos about, black people, our people, getting scholarships, to certain universities and assimilating into the society perfectly. And that's not what we want. We are a set apart people. We should be set apart. We shouldn't be striving. I'm not telling you to live your life, but I'm telling you not to strive to integrate into the system, because with this type of stuff, with this video that she's making right here, it makes me feel as if she doesn't believe that we're going to be out of here soon. Yeah, it may not happen in the next 2 years. It may not happen in 2019. It may not happen within the next 10 years, but she's celebrating our people successfully assimilating to this society, which is something that we shouldn't do, because I think it shows a lack of faith. Why are we striving to be in this system when this is not our system? We should be striving for the next kingdom. The scriptures are full of quotes saying that we shouldn't be building our treasure here, but we should be building our treasure for the kingdom of heaven. But this sister celebrates this shit. I'm gonna play it for you. But Proverbs is beautiful, because I'm gonna read it again. Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So the Most High, he takes delight in real balance. Real balance. See, people don't understand that the Most High, he can love and hate. That is a real balance. Because people think that the Most High is just love 24/7. That's bullshit. Because the Most High says in the Bible many times where he hates. He hates Esau. You know what I'm saying? And if you say that the Most High loves all the time, you're saying that he's a false balance. And that's wicked as hell. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. So with pride comes shame. She's taking pride in these women making it into the system. Like, she's really taking pride with this, because if you watch, I'm gonna play the video for you. You can tell that she takes pride in this. You can tell that she takes pride in this. She's rejoicing over this. But soon her pride is gonna be deflated. Why? Because brothers in the comment section, sisters in the comment section are lighting her up. Like, why are you taking pride in this? Why are you rejoicing over this? This is very, very, very worldly of her. Sorry, guys. I know I'm up here like slurring words and stuttering stuff. I literally just woke up not too long ago, and I need to go and brush my teeth and stuff like that, and make me something to eat. So sorry. And then I don't have my glasses too, and that makes everything like 10 times worse. But yeah. I mean, she's really taking pride in this stuff. But soon she will be shamed for this. And the reason why she is taking pride in this is because she is of lowly wisdom, at least at this moment. Because this is, she does have some wisdom. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to knock her on that. But she, man, right now, this isn't coming from any wisdom celebrating this type of stuff. Because all you're doing is celebrating taskmasters who are working under the white man. Yeah, they may hold these positions, these high positions in this county, in this city. But remember, they're still working in a white man's system. So they're still under the thumb of the white man. So we shouldn't be celebrating this. Sorry, that's a funny ass meme. Anyways, the integrity of the upright shall, Proverbs 11:3. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgression shall destroy them. So, if they have any real integrity, if anyone, the Borea, these sisters have any real integrity, it's going to guide them. It's not going to put them here. It's not going to allow them to celebrate this at all. But see, they don't. These sisters don't have any real integrity. And same thing with all these worldly people. They don't have any real integrity. So they will be destroyed. They will be destroyed because they're being misguided. And a lot of these people and their relationships are built off of who they know and what they have. You know, we have a very carnal mindset. And, you know, read Proverbs all the way through because it's amazing. It's amazing. You know, just reading Proverbs. I love Proverbs. Like earlier, last year, I used to quote Proverbs every day, put a quote on there and stuff from Proverbs because it's amazing. It's amazing. But anyway, so I'm going to play the video for you of Deborah. I'm going to break it down as I go.
Hello, this is Deborah with Black Education TV. Going to be reading a story to you coming out of Atlanta. It's on the Atlanta Voice website. In the city of South Fulton's justice system, black women hold all of the reins.
Now, you hear her voice? You can't tell me that she's not taking pride in that. You can't tell me that she's not rejoicing in this. Just the tone of her voice when she said that, you could tell that she took pride in that. I'm going to play it for you again.
Black women hold all of the reins. Okay. Now,
you can't tell me that she's not taking pride in this. This is something that we should not be uplifting. You know, like the scripture says, when the soul is saved, the angels rejoice. That's what we should be rejoicing about. When we turn a brother and sister back to the Most High, when a brother and sister repent, they rejoice. And that's what we should be doing. But we're rejoicing about our brothers and sisters integrating into this wicked system successfully. We should not. We should not. At all. But if we're of a worldly mindset, yeah, we will rejoice when we see stuff like this. Because our eye is not on what is more important, which is the kingdom of heaven. You know, and I don't want to seem like a hater, not at all, because that's not what it is. I would rather see these women own their own businesses. Then I can rejoice about something like that because it's independent. It's mostly independent from the white man system because these sisters are directly working for the world is given into the hand of the wicked. So these women are working for this wicked system. This is Hashatan's world. This is Satan's world. This is not our world. And these sisters are working for Babylon. These sisters are working for Babylon. I mean, they're working as the arm. This is the hand of Babylon. Because these are the criminal justice system is the system that lays the hammer on the people. You know what I'm saying? This is the right hand right here. The criminal justice system is the right hand of Babylon. And we're sitting here prideful and happy. All these sisters are prideful right here. They're happy and prideful that they're part of that system, but they don't know better. I believe that these sisters don't know better, so I don't fault them because they feel like they're making major gains. But Deborah, she should know better. This should be something that we should celebrate because they are seriously working as the right hand that will smite down our people. You know what I'm saying? We should not be celebrating that at all. But Deborah, she is. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense to me.
This is wonderful news. Wonderful, wonderful.
This is wonderful news. Oh no, it's not.
News. Okay. It says, as America waits to see
And by the way, these sisters are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's sad.
if Georgia will make history by electing the first African American woman governor in the country this November, African American women in one of Georgia's newest cities are already making U.S. history. Only a year after the creation of the city of South Fulton, Georgia's fifth largest city is breaking American barriers. Okay. In January 2018, the city's municipal court began operating, and in March 2018, the city's police services officially began. The city is the first city in American history where every criminal justice department head is an African American woman.
Do you hear this? She's happy about this. So I don't want people on here saying like, "Oh, you're bearing false witness." No, I'm not.
Chief of Police Sheila Rogers is a career law enforcement professional with more than 26 years' experience. Rogers is the city's first police chief and one of a few women police chiefs around the country. Chief Judge Tiffany Carter Sellers is a University of Georgia Law School graduate and the city's first chief judge. Sellers were selected through a panel of experienced judges from the surrounding community. Judge Sellers hired and appointed the court administrator Lakeisha Cofield and the city's first chief court clerk Ramona Howard. Also appointed to represent the two equally important components of any criminal justice system were two attorneys, City Solicitor LaDon L.B.J. Jones, who prosecutes the cases, and City Public Defender Vivica Thangber Powell, who defends those accused of crimes. Okay. Together, these African American women make up all the portions of the criminal justice systems in the new city. No other time in American history has black women been appointed.
You see how she's emphasizing this? You know, like I said, I'm not hating on my sisters or anything like that. But Deborah is taking pride in this. You know, I don't need to play the whole video for you guys. You guys can definitely check it out yourself, but I'm just making this point, you know what I'm saying, that she's taking pride in something that she should not. She's rejoicing over something that she should not. It's not like these sisters are going to bring us any justice, you know, because if they do actual real justice, they will be fired. They'll lose their job real quick. And there are sisters out there and brothers out there who do lose their jobs for righteousness, you know what I'm saying, for righteousness' sake. They may not necessarily be doing it for the Most High, but they may be doing it because they know what is right and what's wrong, you know what I'm saying. But these sisters or any brothers getting in position doesn't mean anything, because it's not going to bring us no justice, especially in this wicked system. Because like I said, before that happens, they will lose their job before then, you know what I'm saying. And it's sad. I mean, we have black female judges before black male judges. They carry on just like the white ones do. You know what I'm saying? So we need not to rejoice about this, because they're not bringing us hope. If that's her reasoning, she has to understand that they're not bringing us any hope, because they're part of this system. They're a body part of this system. You know, so man. But Deborah, she needs to get her stuff together, man. She needs to, because I'm starting to wonder because I've noticed that a lot of wicked Israelites are being exposed lately. There's a Me Too movement for black Israelite women who are coming out saying that, hey, I've dealt with these brothers from these certain camps. They're wicked. A lot of them are, and some of them are into idolatry. Some of them are Freemasons. You know, how can you be a Freemason and a Hebrew Israelite at the same time? That makes no fucking sense. Some of them are doing witchcraft. Some of them are homosexuals on the low. Some of them are out here soliciting, you know, our sisters and all this stuff, you know, all this wicked stuff. You know, the situation that's going on in Dimona with the molesting children. We got brothers up here who are trying to have sex with young 13-year-old girls, when we know that, you know, just 100 years ago, women were having periods at the age of 17. you know, which is well enough to be grown, you know what I'm saying? So our forefathers weren't having sex with little girls. They were having sex with women, you know what I'm saying? When you're 18, you're a woman. And most women didn't have their first period until they were 17. Not 13, not 12, not 9, because girls now today are having periods at 9. And there's this one brother, I can't remember his name, but he believes it's alright to have sexual relations with a 9-year-old, which is complete bullshit. So a lot of these wicked people are being exposed. And, you know, I hope that Deboria's heart is in the right place, you know, because I have nothing but love for my people, but I'm not going to go for this bullshit. You know, none of us should. You know, so I hope that, you know, Deboria wakes up, because it seems like she's starting to slip into this world of carnality for real. Because this is definitely something we shouldn't be celebrating. We should just stay away from this because we're set apart. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be holy people. We're supposed to be set apart, not a part of this system. The Most High said we're supposed to be holy like He is holy. We're supposed to be set apart like He is set apart. Why are we trying to integrate into the system and no longer be set apart? You know, that doesn't make no sense at all. You know, but see, this is what I'm talking about with Seed of Israel. He has 2 videos saying that, you know, basically Native Americans aren't Israelites. You know? So y'all can definitely check those videos out too, because like I said, I made a video talking about Deboria and him, you know, these Negro-only Israelites, saying that other people aren't Israelites and stuff like that. So y'all can check that out. But yeah, it's definitely something we shouldn't be celebrating. I left a comment down here for her to read, but like these brothers said, you know, let me go up. The new overseers of the plantation. That's exactly what it is. And this brother says, we must keep in mind that the system is corrupt as well, and faith is justified by actions. You know, so this system, like this brother says, is just, it's it's corrupt. You know, we shouldn't have any faith in this system at all, for real. And I think it's his sister, she said, now let's watch the black male criminals begin to blame black women for upholding their jobs while ignoring their toxic behavior. No, she's finding no reason to justify this bullshit. African American women in high positions like that judge with, I think she meant to say their, like THEIR instead of there, as in right there. With their hearts, this is blessing from the Most High. No, the hell it isn't. Why would the Most High, unless these women are willing to do the Most High's work, yes, then they will be a blessing. But I highly doubt that, because like I said before, we have black judges. I don't think that these women are going to treat us better because we're their people. I seriously think that they're going to uphold their law, America's laws, to a T. Because if not, they're going to lose their jobs. But yeah, I don't think that this is a blessing for the Most High, to be honest. Okay. I pray that they are covered by the Most High and do His will in serving justice. I hope so too. I really do. Now that's the way to think, like this sister right here, but I highly doubt it though. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe these sisters may wake up, and I pray to the Most High that our sisters will wake up. You know, our brothers and sisters who are partakers of this wicked system. I hope that they wake up. I really do. But I doubt that these sisters are going to keep. You know, it's like serving 2 masters. You can't do that. You can't partake in this system, this criminal justice system, and then partake in the Most High's justice system. You just can't do it, because one is a true just system, which is the Most High Yah system, and then the other one is a abomination, a false balance system, which is the system of this world, which is ran by the wicked, which is in the hand of the wicked, which the king of this world is Hashatan. So I have very little faith that these sisters are doing the will of the Most High, especially when people like her have to swear in they had to swear in their allegiance to this system. They had to swear to this flag, which we know we should not do. And as an Israelite, you shouldn't do it. You know better about swearing and swearing unto these false deities and powers and stuff. That's an abomination to the Most High, and the Most High would destroy you for that. I went to court, and I say, I affirm. I don't say yes, honor, and all that stuff. I say I affirm, and you don't have to stand or put your hand on your heart and swear in. You don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You could just say I affirm, which means, whatever. And as a judge, you have to swear in also. So I have little doubt that these sisters are keeping law, statutes, and commandments, because if so, there will be an outcry about these sisters not swearing in and doing their oath and all that stuff. No, you can't do that, people. I'm sorry. So I have little faith that they're doing the work of the Most High, and I pray that one day they wake up and and keep the will of the Father. Yeah, but I see, there are some people. See, many comments here represents crab in a basket. If you're not encouraging your sisters, brothers, and community to be better than you are, the illness they're in. You are the illness. Wait. Better you are the illness therein. What? Okay, some of these people need to work on their grammar, but it's alright. I think I understood what she's saying. I think she's saying that if you're not encouraging them, you're basically the illness that they're in. Keep your negative comments to yourself. And see, Deborah like all these comments. Like, this is... I'm praying that this city, we be a great steeple. We be a great steeple for the U.S. Okay, I'm done reading these comments because some of them are just very broken. But yeah, and see, and the reason why I think that they're doing stuff like this is because, like she said earlier in one of her videos, they're sending their daughter off to college to assimilate into this culture, as if they don't have any faith that we're gonna get out of here soon. I'm not saying stop living your life, but don't assimilate. Don't get too deep into the white man's system. I'm not telling you to work a job and all this stuff and go off to college, but I think that they want their daughter to successfully assimilate into the system. It's not right, people. It really isn't. We're putting our kids into the lion's den. We shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, well, at least this brother, he said that doesn't mean that they will be fair and just. And trust me, in this system, they will not be fair and just. Let me see what people have to say, because, right? They're gonna go hard on black men for white zaddy. Oh man, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with these comments and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna go harder on black men. I don't think that they're black men bashers, but there are sisters out there like that, and then there are brothers out there who don't like black women, who go hard against black women. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how these sisters are. But I can tell you one thing: they're most likely not going to be pushing the justice system of the Most High, and that's what we need to pay attention to. Kevin, exactly. Just because they have the same skin tone as you doesn't mean that they will share the same morals. Remember that. Exactly. I don't know if this is brother or sister, but that's true. I think more of our people need to realize that stuff. This is... Okay, that's a little... Some of these people, I have to remember that some of these people aren't Hebrew Israelites, and some of them are just like Afrocentrics or pro-black and all that stuff, and they don't share the exact same sentiments as us Hebrew Israelites. Some of them are... Some pro-black people hate fucking black women. Like, it's sick, man. It's sick. There's this one guy named Mr. Organic, or no, Organic something. And he would call himself I don't think he would call himself pro-black or conscious. But the stuff that he pushed is pro-black male. You know what I'm saying? So there's people out here who are pro-black women, and pro-black male. Let me see. Just white stuff, but yeah. This is definitely something we should be celebrating. So yeah, I've been talking long enough. I will talk to you guys later. So I want to say, peace out, shalom, and Most High bless. And I pray that the Most High will show favor, to the ones who are truly keeping His will, because there's a lot of us out here who are phonies and fake, and we our hearts, we really don't have faith in the Most High, at least enough faith, to move a mountain, because Hamashiach said if we have just enough faith as a mustard seed, we can move mountains. And I believe when he's saying that, he's talking about real faith, because remember, Peter and all of them, they lacked faith. They've been called out. They were called out a few times by Hamashiach of them lacking faith, even though they've seen the miracles. So I know that they have faith, but when they lacked faith, they didn't lack enough faith. Say like there's a loading bar, right? There's a loading bar of 100, 0 to 100. They probably only had 75% when they needed 100% to exorcise that demon out of that man, that spirit out of that man. You know what I'm saying? And in order to get that 100%, they needed prayer and fasting. So I don't believe that people, when I say they lack faith, that they have no faith at all, but just because they don't have enough faith. And I believe when you're, condoning us assimilating into this wicked system, I don't believe that you have 100% faith, because you're acting as if the Most High isn't coming back soon. You should be wanting these sisters to turn over to the Most High instead of going towards destruction, which is where this system is taking them. So that's all I have to say, guys. You take care. Shalom. I hope that you have a blessed week. Shalom.